Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the show. What we have here is another obstacle that we're building. We're concreting, doing all that. Got all our mixing stuff ready to go. Uh, Basically, I'm making obstacles because I talked with the manager down at RC Visions. We talked about doing a crawler competition, and they only have that one little piece, so I'm going to make some things since I can make them so inexpensively. Um, Basically, I'm on my third quick setting concrete, little bucket of that. That is $30 in materials there. I'm using cardboard. I'm using Dollar Tree foam, mostly scraps, to build a lot of stuff, boxes, things like that. Stuff that doesn't cost you a lot. So I'm gonna say that this is gonna take, I believe, most of this concrete to do the shaping and everything else. So this would be, $12, $15 to make this one little piece here. I've made multiple pieces with the others. That one in the back taking a whole lot. Um, but even though that is probably $15 in concrete, we're still under $20 in the rest. So again, $20 for something that size, that's a good deal as far as I'm concerned. 15 for something like this. Getting two there, so $10 a piece. Can't complain, right? So I did take some pictures of this. I was busy making it last night, doing the basics, and I had the structures in. Didn't think about taking a video. It's been a crazy week, and so I haven't been doing videos. So I jumped on this last night, started doing stuff, and I had a little extra concrete left over, so I started laying some panels in. They're the drier ones, is what I ended up getting last night. So I got like this whole section here done before I had to buy another one, and then I finished out the rest earlier today. I do have pictures that I took of it partially covered, so you can kind of see the structure, how I built stuff there. Basically took foam board, cut it into strips about every quarter of an inch, a little bit bigger. Doesn't really matter, just slicing. They don't have to be straight or anything else. And then taking those slices. You can take a piece. Let me show you a little quick. You can take a piece, bend it over like that, and even multiple times, doesn't matter. And that can be your structures going around. You'll see that in the photos that I show. I'll go ahead and take a moment right now, and I will show those photos now. All right, so as you can see from those photos, the structure that was taken in kind of looked like a roller coaster to me. That's what I was thinking, and yeah, just a lot of fun. Have fun if you do it. Basically, what I started with was I had a piece of cardboard. It's hinged here, so I had another piece down here about that wide, the whole length. So I cut that in a crazy up-down zigzag kind of a pattern, and then took it to here. And what you can't see here, because all these structures come off of it, is a center. So basically from here, I have that piece of cardboard S-ing coming up, center. I did a cut in the cardboard there to separate that. Pulled this up, that's again center. It's kind of S-ing. Cut it here. That's the top of it. It comes around this way, back down over to here. This one here comes up this way, comes here. I cut it here, cut it up this way, up this ridge, and down that way. And then structure building off of it to widen the rocks and terrain how I want it, right? So since those pictures, obviously I've covered everything. Got the ground laid down mostly. I still have some patches over there to do. Not a big deal. I'm going to start concreting here and then use the cleanup to lay those pieces in afterwards, and make sure that we've got concrete all over the floor so it's nice and steady. The whole piece becomes cohesive. In doing this, obviously, like I wanted this rock a little rounder. Same with this one. They're concave because of laying the pieces in. I could have put more structure out. Probably should have here. Not a big deal. I'm going to just fill that in with some concrete. Maybe make a little something. It doesn't matter on this side. I'm going to come up here, but if I use this as an entrance, I want to make sure that there's an easy way to do that. So I'm going to fill it with concrete. We'll run the cars over it, see where the problems are, where we need to adjust for stuff. In here, this big gap and hole is going to be really tough to get out of. Even though I'm taking this piece and I'm going to come out a little more, same with this, come out a little more to create a smaller gap in here, because the idea is that your tire would probably go up here. Same down in here, filling in some areas to make stuff. I like having a gap here, not that big of a gap. I'm going to bring that gap in, make some adjustments here and there. Coming up through here, it gets kind of narrow. Want to make sure that there's something in here. So it'll look scary, but it's not. You just have to know where to, you'll see where to place it. Hang up spots in here. Just a little fun little thing. So this is one obstacle that we've done. We're also taking the V cavern that we created a long time ago out of foam, and we're going to concrete that to give grip and stuff and shape it on the inside a bit to see what we can do. That's going to be an obstacle. Of course, the foam that we did, the spray foam little hump, I'm going to do a different thing on that. I want to try to paint concrete onto that, right? Paint it on, not doing the covering with the paper towel, and kind of shape maybe from there, or just paint it on thick enough that it actually looks like rocks. That's what I'm hoping for, but we won't know until we try. Worst case scenario is I go in and I start shaping it afterwards. So we'll see. The other, as I turn my back, the other obstacle, so we always talk about making stuff out of trash, right? So we got cardboard, we have foam board, but every now and again, when you get packages, you get odd little things, right? Normally we would throw away or recycle or whatever. I saw them and I kind of thought of them as like I want to say caisson, but I don't think that's what it is. It's something, there's a term for it. You'll see when you see it. But basically I'm calling this the turtle shell. So this is, let me get back enough so you can see it. This is the obstacle that I'm talking about. So these are little plastic pieces that were corner protectors for shelves and shelving units. And my brother got a ton of them, and so there's more on the way to fill in, this blank gap here. We'll fill that in. But I try to get it in the camera here for you. As you can see, it's going to be a fun little obstacle, and you'll get to go over it one way and then come back over. So with the designs being different here and here, basically it's going to create two different feels of how to get up that, right? I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I may just paint the same way that I do the other one, depending on how that goes. Trying just painting concrete. It's kind of like adding grip tape to it, right? That would be what would be comparable to that. So yeah, painting it, just seeing what happens. Hey, it's gonna, I'll protect it and everything, but it's gonna come off. Concrete does not like to stick to plastic at all, and I'm kind of I kind of think that's going to be okay, because you do get grip on those plastic pieces, but if it chips away, it chips away, right? That's just the way it goes. It's going to create a look and authenticity to it. But I think if I paint the clear coat over it, do a couple of coats, it might be thick enough that it won't do that. We'll see. We'll have to see. But that's it. So wanted to catch everybody up to what's going on, what will be happening soon. In this, I hope I said that I'll be filling in gaps, and coming down this way, if your tire gets stuck in there, having a flat wall here is not going to make it, I think it's going to stop it from being able to get up and over. So I'm going to do some things in here that kind of come down to, if you get caught on there, it's got something that's kind of pushing your tire up a little easier. Also thinking about something maybe in here to make this an easier up this way versus trying to come up this way. I think for the modified class, having them attack it with gates that are here, this is the gate you have to get through, so you can't use this and you have to come up this way. Well, how would you do that, right? So little things like that. This is an obstacle that will go both ways, so we'll probably start on this side of it, come up and over. It's a little easier to get up this side and come on down, and then you'll go through and maybe hit that next, and then go up into the one that they have at Vision. They'll bridge it over and have some gates down there, and then come back up, and then go over, well, the turtle too will be there, so you have to go over the turtle a couple times. And then for the kids, we'll divert them over to the sand pit in the Dragon's Jaw. We'll get that sorted out and make it easier for the kids there. But for the adults or people that are in the the pro section, whatever, we'll have a stock, we'll have a modified, we'll have a super modified class to run depending on your vehicles, and go from there. So, and I haven't talked to them if we're doing like a 1/24th and a 1/18th scale. I think they should both be able to just run, because they both use basically the same tires, right? They're ones or 1.2s, 1.3s that we're using on those vehicles. So I think it should be about tire size, because you can stretch a truck out to what some of the 18th scales have as far as their dimensions and their wheelbase. So anyways, hopefully you've enjoyed this. I will probably do a quick video sped up of me putting some concrete on, and take some pictures and do a little video, catch-up video on this as I do that. So you'll get to see that. Let me know if you're interested in a full video of it, because I can go ahead and do that too. We are going to attack a few different things here. I want to get this done so that we are hopefully, what are we in April right now? Almost May, so maybe by June we can have it. So that's the hope. Anyways, that's going to do it for today, for this video. Have a good day. Go make it. You can do it. And we will see you in the next video.